The way the Obama administration handled a foiled bomb plot near the anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death, including Chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Mike Rogers.
Other opportunities, I believe, were lost by the fact that it was leaked on Monday, and now all what you see now is just simply isn't helpful to trying to make sure that people are protected, that security services overseas, our relationships are protected.
Is this another example President Obama, quote, spiking the football? Joining us this morning to weigh in on this is Middle East expert Jeremiah O'Keefe. Nice to see you this morning, Jeremiah.
Good morning.
So immediately when I heard this story this week and we learned that it was a British operative, whether it was with MI6 or MI5, and the amount of time invested in this whole thing, my immediate gut reaction was, well, does this screw us up for doing future missions like this now that the cat's out of the bag?
Oh, it sure does, absolutely. Listen, last weekend we were able to take out one of the planners who was behind the bombing of the USS Cole because of this intelligence network that had been set up. Here we are, Ibrahim al-Siri, the mastermind behind these new generation of bombs, is on the loose still. We were very, very close to him. So yes, we let the cat out of the bag, and as of last night, the CIA has taken out approximately 11 more al-Qaeda members who are scurrying across the country, going to ground, going into hiding, and now we're trying to kill as many of them as possible. But unfortunately, they're going to regroup, they're going to change their communication channels, and we've busted up an incredible intel source.
Seems to be a pattern recently of high-ranking leaks. If that risks some serious intelligence, why then? What is the advantage of leaking something like this, and who might it come from?
Listen, I don't want to be disrespectful of the president, but this last week was unbelievable to see that man out on the road cheerleading himself. It's an absolute disgrace. We've got Navy SEALs, we've got Army Special Forces, we've got SEAL Team 6 going in. These fellas don't come back. They don't come back into the sunlight and pat themselves on the back. And just for the sake of spiking the football one more time this week, on the heels of doing so over the killing of bin Laden by our people, this president has put at risk one hell of an intelligence operation in Yemen. The Saudis are furious with us. The Brits are. The Yemenis who are working with us to track down al-Qaeda.
That's you hit on something here, Jeremiah, that's fascinating, because you've mentioned the British. I mean, this was a British operation, right? They realized that they could infiltrate al-Qaeda in Yemen, right? They knew how easy it would be or not to get on the phone, to try to get meetings with Anwar al-Awlaki over the course of a number of weeks and months, get this bomb put on this. This was a British operation in large part. Why were we taking credit for it?
Well, I wouldn't say that it was strictly a British operation. The U.S. was involved also. What was key here, though, is that the gentleman who was the double agent had a UK passport. Though he was born in Saudi Arabia, he was Yemenis, he still had a UK passport because he had worked for many years in England.
Right.
So he was a wonderful candidate to do what he did for us. And on the al-Qaeda side, they're looking for folks with foreign passports who can travel more freely globally and into the United States. So that's what we threw away, is this whole concept, this model of using Arabs who have foreign national passports.
We are not hearing from David Petraeus. Why not? What might he think of all of this?
Well, I know the general from Baghdad, and I can't speak for the man, but, well, there's a perfect example of a gentleman who does not pat himself on the back for the hard work that he does. Complete opposite of this president.
Do you think they shift majorly now in tactics, and we have to really go back to the drawing board to try to get these high-level al-Qaeda guys as a result of coming out with this story?
No, it's not that they've shifted in tactics. They've gone to ground. They're going to reconstitute their communications. They're going to, I got to tell you, who knows how many double agents are dead in the last 72 hours because of this leak.
Horrifying
all right?
idea.
So they're going to go to ground, and the next generation of bombs that are coming our way, we've got no intel on it.
Frightening. Jeremiah O'Keefe, thanks for joining us. Great insight this morning.
You're welcome.
Coming up on the show, living on prayer.